So the key with eating after bariatric surgery is to not make any drastic changes. So if you make too many drastic changes too quickly, you're never going to maintain any of them. So in terms of foods to avoid, obviously in the early weeks after surgery you're on a transitional diet, which is covered in some of our other videos, so a puree diet and a soft diet, then back to solids. So obviously during those periods of time there are certain things that you shouldn't eat because they won't puree or they're not soft. But after that, when you're back to eating a regular balanced diet, initially there'll be some things that are more difficult to eat just because they need a lot of chewing. So for instance, stringy things like celery and very dense things like steak. But then it kind of goes without saying that anything really high in fat and sugar, like crisps and sweets and biscuits and chocolate and ice cream, you know, very regularly if you include them in your diet, they're not great for anybody, and they're definitely not going to help with weight loss. But they don't necessarily need to be excluded from your life. This is all about balance. You can include them just in smaller quantities, and the appetite control the surgery will give you should really help to reduce your intake of those. You do also need to consider the other reasons that we eat, which are all perfectly valid. Emotions, stress, time of day, if someone else is eating it, they might offer you it. And you need to consider all these and maybe think about working with our psychologists on some of those aspects if they're difficult for you.